Okay, so hey guys. I know it's been a long time since my last video, about a month and a half, but honestly, I want to say there's a freaking hair right as I start recording. There's a freaking hair that's bothering me. That's right here. Okay, whatever. We'll just still continue on since it's only 20 seconds. So I want to say the reason why I haven't been posting at all is because I've basically just like it's again the same thing I've been saying for the past year and a half. It's just I don't have to drive to really do anything because I've just been so busy with other stuff lately, especially stuff in my personal life. Basically, all I will say is that I've just been working really hard to try to save up for a car, and now I finally got it after about a couple months or so worth of saving, 2 or 3 months worth of saving up money. Um, Finally got myself a car. Oh, by the way, don't mind the Canada flag in the background. That's basically a little joke between me and my friends. Basically what it is I have friends from Canada that say that I'm so like Canadian, even though I'm American. So yes, I'm American. I live in America, but because I act so much like a Canadian, since I have all those hockey jerseys behind me, and that I love hockey and I love stuff about Canada and everything. In fact, they gave me a little geography quiz on Canada, which is to name all the capitals of the provinces, and I got 11 out of the 13 provinces right, or the capitals of the provinces. And so they're like, okay, you're like just full blown like just honorary Canadian. So I thought, what would be better than buying a full on just Canada flag back there to full on just pretend like I'm Canadian. Now I know like your typical Canadian person doesn't do this. This is usually like American people that do this. They buy a flag of the American flag, and they'll just I got a text like that got that distracted me. But usually it's American people, white American people, that'll usually buy an American flag and put it in their room. So I thought, what would be the Canadian American thing to do? Just to buy a Canadian flag. I'm gonna put my phone over here so it doesn't bother me. You might still hear it buzzing in the background, but whatever. Anyways, so with that aside, I just like I said, I've just been saving up, working hard, saving up, trying to buy a car and everything. Now I finally got it. It's nothing special, honestly. It's a 2001 Toyota Corolla, which has about 260,000 miles on it or something like that. It's in really good condition still. I mean, it's not broken or anything. It runs fine. It looks fine. Basically, the whole outside of it is fine. Um, and the interior, there's a couple stains, but that's fine. Um, and yeah, so it's really good. Just can't wait to actually start just driving it because it's in the shop right now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. We just want to make sure that everything's fine. We got to get a smog check done and everything, and then later on we're gonna get a tune up done on it and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff to that's been happening over there. And then when I just don't have when I don't have anything to do, I'll just sit back here. Lately, been getting back into Valorant for the past month and a half or so. I've been getting back into Valorant. Been basically just chilling, doing schoolwork and stuff like that. And then also on my off time, I also do some cubing. Not really necessarily speed cubing, but I'm just doing this for fun. So yeah, I just got lube all over my hands. I know that probably sounds really dirty, but you're supposed to lube up your cube. Well, you're not supposed to always all the time, but it's generally recommended that you lube your cube, no matter what it is. I mean, if it's a crappy like Rubik's brand cube like this back here, if it's a crappy Rubik's brand cube, you're better off just buying another cube. Anyways, not the point of the video, but I just wanted to show off because you know who I am. But yeah, also I just wanted to just make a video because, like I said, it's been over a year, over almost a month and a half, almost pretty much exactly a month and a half, and I haven't done anything. So I felt really bad because there's really nothing for me to make content of because I'm not buying any jerseys. I'm not really doing anything. I have been watching a lot of hockey though. Earlier tonight, the Buffalo Sabres have finally snapped their losing streak. 18 games. They finally won in a blowout victory over Philadelphia of all teams. Philadelphia has been having a big downslide. I mean, stuff is just everything's just happening with them right now. Everything wrong. And I would say it all started with that 9-0 loss, 9-0 loss to New York. New York's been on the rise slowly but surely. I mean, they're still losing games here and there, and it's kind of irritating. So yeah, and also I was wearing my Eichel jersey. So if you can see, it looked like it was just freshly taken and put back in there. Yeah, I was wearing my Eichel jersey. Because honestly, okay, so part of me wanted them to break the record, and then part of me also was like, okay, they've suffered enough. They need to at least get a win. Like, please. So I was torn back and forth. So I thought, maybe wearing a jersey for Buffalo, but not wearing like the actual jersey that they're wearing now, because the royal blue jerseys that they have now are phenomenal. I love them. If I can find a cheap price on one of them, I'm grabbing it right away. Um, and I'll actually talk about jerseys later on because I do want to talk about that. But right now, I just want to talk about everything that's been happening in the NHL and what I think about it. Um, so yeah, I thought that you know if I wear their jersey, but I don't wear I wear the navy blue version, like the version that's kind of ugly. I'm like, you know what, whatever. We'll see what happens. Whatever. But yeah. So basically it would just be like it would give them luck, but then it also kind of jinx them at the same time, so it's like whatever happens happens. So yeah. Anyways, so that's been going on. The Hawks, after going on a great run in the first half of the season, they took um the road trip in March through Florida and kind of just tanked really hard. So really unfortunate to see, but hey, there's not really much you can do. I mean, they're the they're all like some of the best teams in the league. Especially the defending Cup champions. The Lightning. We did manage to get a game off of them. I think we managed to get 2 games off of Florida. I think we lost both times to Dallas. So yeah, it was kind of shaky. Just set us right back down to earth and everything. But I mean, the kids are still pushing. These kids have amazing work ethic. They never quit, which is what I love. They're still making mistakes, but overall, they're starting to get a little bit more confident. Doc's back. Kirby Doc is back, which I do like to see. Um, I think just having him back in the lineup really does give that extra spark that we needed back to, keep fighting this season. I mean, even though technically it's supposed to be a rebuild, nobody knew how good these kids were going to be. I mean, I'd say it's like dare I say, like, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is like basically a Vegas Golden Knights moment all over again, where basically we're like, oh, they're putting a team in Vegas. Like, when do you ever see ice in Vegas? When do you ever see snow in Vegas? It's a desert down there. It's not a hockey market, whatever. They're going to be lucky if they even get 15 wins. They're going to be terrible. And then they get 51 wins. They lead the Western Conference and they go to the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm thinking it's kind of the same thing, although not as dramatic as Vegas, but we've been exceeding expectations, all season long. And honestly, with the way that the Hawks have been playing right now, it just reminds me of how spoiled Chicago fans have been over the past decade. Because even though we're at the spot that we are right now, there are still I still see Chicago fans on social media that are like, oh, we could have done a lot better. I mean, come on, I can't believe we're in this spot. It's like, but we're definitely exceeding all expectations that everyone had of us. I mean, like, we're not supposed to be down here. It's like, or we're not supposed to be up here. It's like, yeah, but we're supposed to be winning way more games than this. I'm just like, no, we're not. This is a rebuilding season. What the hell do you expect? So yes, Chicago fans can be very, very spoiled at times, especially the hardcore Chicago fans. Now, I am kind of a hardcore fan myself as well. I do overly criticize this team sometimes if they make a mistake, because that's what you want to do. You want to see your team improve, so you sometimes criticize them a little bit more to fix some mistakes that maybe aren't that major, but still you want to criticize it because you got to criticize it. And so yeah, I can be overly critical, but at the end of the day, I'm still a very level-headed fan. I love this team to death. But I can understand, if, when things are looking bad, I'm going to have to expect things to be bad, and, if things are better than what were expected, I still have to keep a level head and be like, hey, we're not even supposed to be here. Losing one game, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, whatever. So, yeah. Anyways, is there anything else I want to talk about in hockey? Oh yeah, Ovechkin. I haven't checked up, but last I heard he was on goal number 724. He's creeping up to Marcel Dion. I believe Marcel Dion has 731. If I got that wrong, fact check me in the in the comments down below, or I'll just put in no. Go ahead and fact check me down in the description below if I got that wrong. But last I heard, Ovechkin was on goals 724, so he's catching up to Marcel Dion. He's already passed, what was it, Esposito? Yeah, he passed the Espo for goals, so he's now, I believe, sixth all times, which is amazing. He's at that point now where you just have to count every single goal that he scores. Every single time we have to be like, oh, that's goal number blah blah blah. You know, it's at that time now. He's catching up. He's about 170 behind Gretzky, which if he plays, he's 35, I think, now. So he's either like 34 or 35. He's in his mid 30s, but he doesn't have any, he doesn't have any like signs of slowing down. But if we can't have more full seasons or whatever, or if his goal scoring like just plummets, then he has no chance of catching Gretzky. He has a chance of catching Howe. If he plays, I want to say 3 seasons, he might catch Gordie Howe if his goal scoring doesn't plummet. If he plays 4 more seasons, he's definitely catching Gordie Howe. I don't know about Gretzky though. That's another 90 away from Gordie Howe. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited for Ovechkin. Literally, Ovechkin is the reason why I cheer for the Caps, because I just want to cheer for him. Once he's gone, I don't see myself, rooting for the Washington Capitals. I know I'm that kind of person, but I mean, this guy's freaking awesome. So, what can you say? Anyways, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and go on to jersey news before this video gets like another half hour. It's already almost 12 minutes. So, jersey news, or I wouldn't say jersey news, but like just talking about jerseys. So, so if you could tell, the reason why I haven't been making videos is because I haven't had content, and usually my content is just me saying that I got another jersey in the collection. I haven't been able to buy jerseys because, like I said, I have been saving up for that car. So now that I got the car, I think now that all we need to do is just like, I think we just need to do registration on it, because this is a used car, so I need to get registration done on it. It's already getting smog checked and everything. It should be good to go. I just need registration. I need insurance, all that stuff, blah blah blah, before I can finally drive and stuff like that. But after I get done with that, I should be free to buy more jerseys again. I want to buy more jerseys. I have 3. So I counted the other day. I have 27 jerseys back there, and what I want to do is I actually have 3 jerseys in mind. And so once I get these 3 jerseys, I'll have met my goal of 30. I think I gave myself a goal of 30 jerseys this year, I think. So we might stretch to 35. I don't know. I did get more hangers to hang my jerseys, so hopefully we can get even more than that. So I totally forgot what So the first one I'm getting, once I can afford a jersey again, and I can buy one. The first one I'm going to get is Calgary's. The Calgary wow, I'm turning Asian right now. Calgary Flames. The Calgary Flames, their retro, which is now their full-time jersey. The just the red one with the white C. I've always loved that jersey, and I've always needed to get one for myself. So that's going to be the first one in the collection when I have enough money. And then if it's still in stock, remember, these have to be in stock. If they're not in stock, I can't get them, obviously. And then if it's still in stock, the Anaheim Ducks 25th anniversary jersey, which will match my Anaheim Ducks hat. So yeah, I got a Mighty Ducks hat. That's that the purple, the eggplant color. So if I get that 25th anniversary jersey, I'll have a matching hat and a jersey. So yeah, so there are those. And then after that, I know I already have a Buffalo jersey, but those royal blue ones look way too good, so I'm getting those after that. Or I'm getting that after those. Bad English. But yeah, I'm definitely getting that Buffalo one if I can find a really good price for one of those, maybe on like SportsK or something like that. I'll get it, but I'm not gonna pay more than $150 for that jersey. So So yeah, if I can find one that's like around like 100 or 120 at the very at the very most 150. If it's any higher than 150, I'm not gonna try to get it because just no way. I can't spend that much money on a jersey. I never buy jerseys at full price unless it's like a really like hard to find one. But yeah, so yeah, that's my plans for the jersey collection. Is first the Calgary one, then the Anaheim one, and then the Buffalo one. So, and then afterwards, I really don't know what else I want to get. I think I just need to round out the league, and just get all the jerseys. I'm definitely gonna need a Carolina one for sure. I know I have the Hartford one back there, but that's Hartford. That's not like one of the Carolina throwbacks. It's an actual like CCM vintage Hartford. So I'll definitely need that. I have all the original six now, thank goodness. I remember they had these the CCM Team Classics St. Louis Blues. I didn't pull the trigger on it because why would I ever want a Blues jersey, being a Chicago fan? But eventually, I'm going to need one. So if I can find another one of those Team Classics, I would love to buy it. But they went they went out of stock on Fullman jerseys about a year ago. So unfortunately, I was way too late on that. Um, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a Tampa jersey. Can't forget that. Definitely gonna need a Washington jersey. Need a Winnipeg one. The Winnipeg one, I might just get the throwback one, the one that they did with the Heritage Classic. I would love to get their reverse retro, but number one, that's too expensive, and number two, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of those colors. I'd rather the old colors, the that throwback they did for the Heritage Classic. That's like that's the jersey that they wore back in the WHA. So I really like that jersey. My lip is so shiny for some dumb reason. But yeah, the Winnipeg Jets one is that one's really good. There's a lot of others I can list off, but I'm not gonna make this video longer than it needs to be. So I guess that's my update. So just in time before the end. Well, I mean, by the time this uploads, it's gonna be April 1st, which happy April Fool's Day. But I'm recording this. It's 11:20 right now, 11:20 p.m. on March the 31st. So yeah, I guess there's your monthly update. I'll try to make more, but I can't just make a video without having anything to say, really, or really any drive to make a video. So that's really why I haven't been making videos. It's just that I've been working my ass off and you know not really buying jerseys. So yeah. But now that that's over, I can hopefully make some more videos. And also, I noticed that I've been getting subscribers lately. We're 47 subscribers, so 3 away from 50. Normally I'd make 50 a big deal if it was on Twitch, but I mean, I don't think that's really a big deal on YouTube. But it's nice to see subscribers here. It's nice to see people come into my YouTube and subscribing, even though I'm just some kind of pleb, just making videos and just doing this as a hobby. You know, it is nice though. It is really nice. I would love to try to grow on this platform, but it is kind of hard. I would rather try to do Twitch more, but Twitch again, I just need the motivation and all that. So, oh well. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah. With that said, I'll see you guys later.